We're wrapping up day 2 of Vision 2030, and now I'm joined by a spokesperson of SANBS. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Can you tell us, you told me before this interview, you told me that giving blood is not a CSI issue.
Yes.
Can you please elaborate?
So giving blood is an individual issue because each and every person needs to take it seriously. Each person needs to understand the importance of donating blood. So corporates cannot give blood, actually. It's people in the corporates who give blood. So that's why we think it's an individual decision.
Definitely. And what are the biggest misconceptions of giving blood, and how will that contribute to NDP?
Well, misconceptions are mostly around culture, and particularly for black people, it's around ancestors and what happens when I give my blood to somebody else. Do they inherit my genes and my ancestors? And, you know, that's a very difficult myth to try and debunk. We have heard all sorts of excuses. We don't have time, and the fear of needles. And, of course, young people are into tattoos, and, you know, that prohibits you from donating blood once you have a tattoo on your body. So, you know, we constantly have to educate South Africans about the importance of donating blood and also about the risks.
Definitely. Awareness is one of the biggest issues, I think, that happens when it comes to donating blood and even the healthcare system.
Yeah.
Digitalization is the future.
Yes.
How far is SANBS in really getting digital measures to help people get involved in the healthcare system, one, but two, give blood?
Yeah, we have to get involved, particularly because people say, oh, I don't want to fill out those forms. The donor questionnaire is too long. Can't you have it digitalized somewhere? So we're looking at ways to have the form digitalized so that it's easier for you. In future, we'd like to think that you'd be able to go to a donor center and you won't have to complete anything. You just have to put a thumbprint and we'll have all your details. And we hope that will help people, would make it easier for people to donate blood.
A beautiful video was played inside the summit where they were speaking about HIV curing leukemia.
Yes.
Tell me more.
I know. That's part of our SNPS, you know, we deal with blood. So HIV is a blood disease. So we research about HIV and what it can do and how we can help cure it. And if you can't cure it, how else can it cure other diseases? Because we are not just a blood collection organization, we're a healthcare organization. So we're looking at ways of using HIV to help South Africa, because in South Africa we are one of the highest in the world infected with HIV. So let's see if HIV actually brings an opportunity to cure other diseases, or if we can find a cure for it.
And lastly, how do we make sure that our standards as South Africans, especially in the healthcare systems, are on par with global systems? Because I do think sometimes we lack in that area. How do we make sure that we are big players and people understand exactly their role?
I think it starts at home. I don't know if the government can help us or private sector can help us. I think it starts at home, where each person understands that they need to take their health seriously, and then that will then inform a whole movement in the country.
Yes. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, viewer.